Okay, so in the previous lecture, what we have seen? We have seen this formula. Just we will write that six formula once again, right? So that you will remember this word. So we'll write this one, not one by one, but we'll write this word sine, then cos, then tan, right? So sine A plus B is what? Rewrite this formula once again. This is sine of, so sine of A, cos of B, plus sine of B, cos of A. Write all these six formulae together now. So sine of A minus B is equal to sine A cos B minus sine B cos A. Then we have seen formula. Actually, we have seen the formula cos A minus B. But now here doesn't matter if you write any order now, right? So cos A plus B is what? Cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Then cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. Then you have seen the formula for also tan of A plus B. Order is not important now here, right? So what? So tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B, right? Now see, these are the formulas, right? So these are formulas not only for A and B, right? So you may write this is not x plus y. So you should write the formula for sine of x plus y also, right? In terms of x and y, in terms of alpha and beta. So you may write this one. You should write this one. Sine alpha plus beta is equal to what? Sine alpha cos beta plus sine beta cos alpha. In terms of alpha and beta also you can write this one. In terms of x and y, in terms of alpha and beta, in terms of c and d, whatever the angle may be, right? So this is the formula for sum or difference, right? These are the formula for sum or difference. Okay. So with the help of this one, we will do some problems. Now see, these formulas are very useful for you. Okay, so find the value of cos 15 degree. Cos 15 degree. Now see, if you want to find the trigonometry of 15 degree, that formula also do not work. What? If you write this one with the help of this one, what? 15 degrees suppose here. So you don't know the angles actually. We know this is 15, this is what? It will be what? 15, and this is what? 90 minus 15, right? So it do not work now. That is what? 75 degree, right? You don't know what is this, what relation of this, right? So that means what? Here you have to convert this 15 in terms of the known angles, that is right. So what? 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree, right? So can you convert this one and multiple of 90 degree now? Multiple of 90 degree or 30, 60 and 30, 60 and 45 degree. So how we can express this 45 degree, 15 degree? That is what? 45 minus 30. 45 minus 30 degree, right? So solution. Cos 15 degree. How we can write in the known trigonometric ratio, known trigonometric functions, that is what? So cos of 45 degree minus 30 degree, right? Now you know the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree and 30 degree, right? Okay, so we'll apply the formula for what? Cos A minus B. We'll apply that formula. So just say cos A cos B like this, right? And but write instead of A your angle, right? Just say only the cos A cos B, sin A sin B, whatever this, right? But you write A as your this, right? Cos of 45 degree, cos of 30 degree plus, now you have minus, then this will plus sin of 45 degree, sin of 30 degree, right? So you should know the values of cos 45 degree and this, right? So this is what? 1 by root 2, right? And sin 30 is what? cos 30 is what? Root 3 by 2 plus sin 45 degree is what? Root 2, and this is what then? Sin 30 degree is same as 1/2, right? Now see, your denominators are same, only I have to take the addition of the numerator, that is what? Root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2, right? It will be the answer in the book, right? So now see, if it is not answer in the book, option, so you will have the options now, what? Cos 15 degree is equal to, right? So what if option there is no root 2, then don't write the none of this, right? Option may be given like this, what? You can multiply by this root 2 and root 2 now, right? Then this will what then? This is what? Root 6 plus root 2 upon this is what? 4 now. This may be the answer, right? Both the answers are same now, right? So take the care of this, right? If there is no root 2, then what? Multiply and divide by root 2 and check whether we get the option or not, right? Okay. So similarly, you can find sin 15 degree, tan 15 degree, right? Sec 15 degree, cosec 15 degree. If you want to find sec 15 degrees, what we'll do? We'll find cos 15 degree first, and then we'll find this, right? If you want cot 15 degree, so what we'll do? Cot 15 degree, we'll find tan 15 degree, right? Because you know the tan 45 degree, tan, right? So I hope that you can find all the rest of the trigonometry ratio of the cos 15 degree, right? That will be the exercise for you, right? So exercise what? Find what you got here? Cos, so sin 15 degree, sec 15 degree, cosec 15 degree, cosec 15, tan 15 degree, and cot 15 degree, right? So I hope that you can do this one. So here what? So to find sec and cosec or cot, right? So we don't have the formula. Find out the reciprocals, right? So that means what? You have to find sin 15 degree, then you will get. So here what? Sec 15 degree, you have to find cos 15 degree, right? I hope that you can do this one. Okay, so next. Find the value of tan 13 pi by 12. Okay, so it is ready and no problem for this one. Pi by 12. Okay. So how we can write this as pi by 12 now? Okay. So solution, tan of 13 pi by 12. So write in terms of pi by 2 like this, so that the values are known to you. Both the values are known to you, right? So first we will write this is what tan of pi plus pi by 12. Okay, so pi plus pi by 12, right? Then we will have the problem for pi by 12 now, right? We'll see what to do then for pi by 12. That we will think later on, right? First we will express this, right? Okay, so tan of pi plus pi by 12. How can I write this word? Tan pi. What is tan pi? What is tan pi? Tan pi, you cannot apply that formula because tan pi is what? Infinity, right? So you cannot apply the formula for tan a plus b now here, right? So what we have to do now? We'll apply the in terms of sine and cos now, right? Okay, so we'll apply this in terms of sine and cos. So sine of pi plus pi by 12, and cos of pi plus pi by 12, right? Now in the competitive exam you have to directly apply this one, right? So we'll write the formula here. So sine of pi cos pi by 12, right? Plus sin pi by 12 cos pi upon cos pi by 12 minus sin pi by 12, right? Okay, now directly we will put the value, we will simplify this one, right? If the we have the 0, then write that 0 as, right? So don't do that, no need to write each and every step now here. So see, what is sin pi is 0, that means this term will be 0. So now this cos pi is what? Minus 1. Cos pi is minus 1. What is the numerator now here? Minus sin pi by 12. So minus sin pi by 12 now. What about the denominator? Now see denominator, see the second term, there is sin pi. Now note that sin kitipan pi is always 0. Sin 1 pi, sin 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, right? It is what? Always 0. So that term will be 0. Right? Now this cos pi is minus 1. Then this is what? Minus cos of pi by 12. Minus cos of pi by 12. Right? So this will be what? This will what then? This is what? Tan of pi by 12. Tan of pi by 12. Right? Now we have to find the value of tan of pi by 12 now. Right? So we have to find the value of this one, right? This is not value actually. Right? So how we can write this tan of pi by 4 now? We have to move further now. So this is equal to tan of. How we can write pi by 12 now? In terms of the known angle. Right? So how we can get somewhere what? Suppose this is 4 and suppose this is 3 now. So pi by 3 is known, pi by 4 is also known to you. Right? So which sign we have to take now? See, we get the denominator is your 12 now. Right? So what we have to write here? Plus sign or minus sign. If you write here minus sign, what we get then? So that means you have to interchange this. Got 3 and 4 now. And if you write minus sign here, then we are through. Right? Or otherwise what? Convert this pi by 12 in terms of degree now. So pi by 12 means what? 180 upon 12. Right? So this is what? 12, this is 1. Right? Then 6 remain. So 15. Right? This is 15 degree. That means what? 45 degree minus 30 degree. See, we get 45 minus. Oh, this is what? Pi by 3 means 60 degree. Okay, 60 degree minus 45 degree. Right? 60 degree minus 45 degree. No problem for this one. Okay. So now we can apply now here, because what? Tan pi by 3 exists, right? And tan pi by 4 is also exists. Now here you can apply the formula for tan A minus B now, right? So tan of pi by 3 minus tan of pi by 4. If minus is there, then you have to write minus minus sign at the numerator. Your denominator is now plus sign now, and you have to take the product of this one. Plus tan pi by 3 tan pi by 4. Note that tan pi by 4 is always 1. Right? Pi by 3 is 60 degree. If you don't remember, write this triangle. Right? This is what? 30 degree. This will be 60. Right? Then the hypotenuse is 2, and this will what? Root 3. Opposite side of angle 30 now. Right? So now what is your here? This is what? 60 degree. Tan 60 degree what? So opposite side upon adjacent side, not hypotenuse. For tan there is no hypotenuse. Hypotenuse get cancelled. Right? For tan what? Opposite side upon adjacent side, that is root 3. So this value is what? Your root 3. Right? So this is what? Root 3 minus 1 upon 1 plus root 3. Right? Tan pi by 4 is 1 now. Right? So this is the value of tan of 13 pi by 12. Right? So this is the application of the formula that A plus B, A minus B. Right? So we have to take the care of tan now. Because what? Tan pi by 2, right? Tan pi by 2 is also infinity, right? Oh, tan pi is 0, no problem for tan pi. Right? You can apply for that one, right? Tan pi also, right? So tan pi is what? Sin pi upon cos pi, right? Sin pi is 0, right? You can apply for that, tan pi, right? Okay, so no problem for tan pi now. Okay, show that sin of x plus y is equal to sin of x minus y is equal to tan x plus tan y upon tan x minus tan y. Tan x plus tan y. Okay. So you may apply. You can take LHS, RHS, doesn't matter, right? So what we'll do? We'll take LHS now. Better to take, right? Because we have the formula sin of x plus 1 sin x minus y. It is clearly there is the application of sin a plus b sin a minus b, right? So we'll take solution. Take LHS. LHS is equal to sin of x plus y upon cos of x minus y. Sin of x minus y. Sin. Both are sin. Right? Sin of x minus y. Okay. Now we'll expand this. Right? We'll write the formula for sin a plus b, sin a minus b. Right? Okay. So sin of x cos of y plus sin of y cos of x upon. So what you may write here, what cos x into sin y, doesn't matter this, right? The term order is not important also here, right? So sin of x cos of y minus sin of y cos of x, right? So you want tan now. So what we'll do, we'll divide to each term of the numerator and denominator by cos x cos y, right? Okay, so we'll divide this, what, sin x cos y upon cos x cos y plus sin y cos x upon cos x cos y, right? Upon sin x cos y upon cos x cos y minus sin y cos x upon cos x cos y. Now see, we will get the result now. So what happened here? Your cos get cancelled. This will be your tan x. Right? Now there what? Your cos x get cancelled. Sin y upon cos y is tan y plus tan y upon. So what we get here? Your cos y get cancelled. We get tan x. Then minus tan y. That will be your RHS. Right? Now next problem. Show that tan 3x tan twice x tan x is equal to tan 3x minus tan 2x minus tan x. Okay, now see what happened here. Tan x, tan twice x, tan 3x is 7. What? Their product is 7. The difference, right? 3x twice x, right? Okay, so we'll prove this one. Now see, there is a relation among 3x twice x and x, right? So 3x is nothing but what? Twice x plus 1 plus x. 3x is equal, right? That means what? Tan 3x. You can write tan twice x plus x, and you can apply tan a plus b, and then what happened? This will be okay. So solution. So don't take now here what? If you take here tan a, LHS and RHS, then you will not get this, right? So tan 3x is equal to, we write tan 3x is equal to is what? Tan of twice x plus x now, right? So here what? LHS is equal to RHS. That will not work now here. That will be work. Then you have to do some more calculations for that now, right? We will avoid that. We will do in this way. So what? Cos twice x plus x. This is tan a plus b now. You can apply this. So this is what then? Okay. So tan 3x will carry on. So this is what? Tan twice x plus tan x upon 1 minus tan twice x tan x, right? We get now here. So what we'll do now? We'll shift your denominator to this side. That means you have to take the product of this one, right? So multiply that. What will get now? Tan 3x minus tan 3x tan twice x tan x is equal to tan twice x plus tan x, right? Now see what we'll do. We'll shift this minus is there. If you want to make this as positive, so we'll shift this term to this side and we'll shift these two terms right, and we'll interchange now this. We'll interchange. Instead of writing LHS, we'll write as the RHS now, right? So first we'll write the term for RHS now. So what we'll get? This term you have to shift here now. Then they change the sign. Instead of writing this, we will write that side now, right? So tan will be there. We will write this side. So what we get? Tan 3x, tan twice x, tan x, right? This. Now what here? You have to write what? You are shifting this term to this side, but we are writing to that side now. So that is what? Tan 3x now. Tan 3x minus tan twice x minus tan x. Just we are through, right? Very simple now, right? So here what? Your LHS, to take the LHS and to prove RHS, that do not work now here, right? Okay. Next, if tan alpha is equal to, if tan alpha, value of tan alpha is given 1 upon root of x into x square plus x plus 1. See, there are double root, or not double root, so x into this. Tan beta is equal to root x upon root of x square plus x plus 1, and tan gamma is equal to root of x to the power minus 3 plus x to the power minus 2 plus x to the power minus 1 plus x to the power minus 1. Then show that alpha plus beta is equal to gamma. Alpha plus beta is equal to gamma. See, this is also a very interesting problem. So what we do? What we have to prove? Alpha plus beta is equal to this. So what we'll do? We'll find tan alpha plus beta, right? We'll find tan alpha plus beta, right? So if you find tan alpha plus beta, and if you prove that tan alpha plus beta is same as tan alpha, right? Then your alpha beta is same as gamma now. So what we do? We'll find tan alpha plus beta, right? Okay, solution. Given that you have to write all this, right? Because this problem is in the question paper, right? So if you want to take in the answer paper, you have to write all the things, right? So always take this habit that so to write the given that, right? Whatever is given, right? The mathematics is what is given and what we have to do, right? If you understand these two things, then the mathematics will be easy, right? So try to understand what we are given and what we have to do. Okay, so I will erase this tan gamma now because I don't want the tan gamma right now here. Okay, so write this. So I have to do some calculations here. So we write this tan alpha plus beta now. Tan alpha plus beta is what? Your formula is tan alpha plus tan beta upon 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Right? So what we will prove? This sum is nothing but the root of x cube, x to the power minus 3 plus x to the power minus 2 plus that means 1 upon x cube plus 1 upon x square plus 1 upon x. That we want to prove. We will put the value of tan alpha and tan beta now, right? We will put the value of tan alpha and tan beta. So tan alpha is 1 upon root of x square plus x plus 1 plus 1 upon root of root of x square plus x plus 1. Okay? This is your tan beta. Root x is there. Root x is there. Upon, just we have to take the product. 1 minus 1 upon root of x into x square plus x plus 1 into root x upon root of x square plus x plus 1. Take the care only. Okay. Now see here. This is nothing but what? This is root AB because this is a product. Root AB is nothing but what? Root A into root B. Root A into root B. That means what here? Root x into root of this one. Now here see, root x square plus x plus 1 is there. Root x is not there. So what we will do? Well, we have to make this both the numerator as same. What we do? We will multiply and divide by root x upon root x. So now this will be x now. This will be x. Right? So we will do the addition. So this is what then 1 plus x now upon this. Right? Now see here also. If you take this one, what? You have to multiply this here now. Then both the numerator, both the denominator of numerator and denominator will be same now. Right? So we'll avoid this to write each and everything now. So what we do? We'll just write the numerator of the numerator and the numerator of the denominator only. Right? We'll avoid both the denominators of the numerator and denominator. So because they are the same now. Right? We'll avoid this, but we have to take the care now. So what here? We'll write here x now. So 1 plus x will be your numerator. Right? Of the numerator. So this will be what then? 1 plus x simply. Upon what you will do? This you have to multiply this now here. So then your what will be root x. This will be a root x into this. So that means what? Root x into x square plus x plus 1. Only root x there. Right? No root of this one. So what, how we can write this is, first we will write this what? X square plus x plus, and then we will write root x here. Right? Because what? This is also root and root. Right? Root will be get cancelled. Right? Minus. What we will? This will what? Root x now. We will write here minus root x now. Right? So what we get now? So actually what we want? Tan beta is what? Beta is same as root of x cube. Root you want, no? Okay, so this will be what then? What happened? Is it correct? Actually what they have given, okay, just we will simplify this. Let's see what happens. 1 plus x upon. We are correct now. Because see here root x is not there. Right? Both the denominator. This is product, right? So it will get cancelled. Root x will be root x. That is what? X square plus x. All are correct. Okay. Okay. So we'll take the root x common now. Root x common. What we get then? Root x common. So we get what? X square plus x. X square plus x. Something is problem is there. So what we'll do now here? If you take common 1 upon so what? 1 plus x. What we can see this? What? Root x into x now here, right? And 1 plus x now. So actually we don't get this. This is what 1 upon x root x now. So some value is wrong something. So I have to correct the problem. What? So instead of this root there, right? That will be not work now here, right? We have to write this word root x into. This will be not there, right? If it is not there, then see what happened here. Then this will be what root x into. This will be there, right? Now see it work now. This what? If you do like this, then it will work now. So we'll do this what? This root x. Now see what we get then. Right? Okay, solve this later on, just we will check this one. Right? Okay, so this will what then? What we have to do now? So your root x into x square plus 1. So if you want to make this, so what we have to multiply? Root of x square plus root of x square plus x plus 1, you have to multiply and divide by this. So that it become this one. Again root x you have to multiply this. Right? What will be your numerator then? 1 plus x into root of, right? Root of x square plus x plus 1, then your numerator will be. Is it correct? Actually, there was some mistake is there. No, it do not work also. Okay, I think we'll stop here. So it do not work. This problem is wrong.